The New York Mets are rumored to be in on yet another ex-New York Yankee. We get a Roki Sasaki update and another New York Met who's on the trade block next on MetCast. Welcome back to MetCast, friends. As always, I am Rain. If you're enjoying our content, all I ask you is to like and subscribe. And if it's your first time here with us, welcome. I just went on X and saw something that, to say the least, I do not want to happen. And let me pull it up for you guys right here. Here it is. The New York Mets are currently in contact with Alex Verdugo. No, no, thank you. Let me know if you guys disagree down in the comments, but let's call a spade here, friends. He's not good. He hasn't been good in a while. You can't tell me as a Mets fan that you are all in and you're adding him, especially if you're talking about potentially moving on from Starling Marte. I find it very hard to believe that you're going to be in on Teoscar Hernandez, who's a slugger, was a cannon for an arm, and we're going to go back off Alex Verdugo of all players. Let's take a look at his stats from last year, and then you can make your own determination. Let's take a look. So here are Alex Verdugo's stats over the last couple of years. I'm going to explain to you why I do not want him. And it says it right here. Take a peek at 2024. 559 at-bats, 233 and 13. We're going to rely on another guy to have a bounce back? I mean, check out these OPSs. 647, 745, 732. No, thank you. For me, it is a hard no to Alex Verdugo. Enough with these Yankees. Now on to some positive news. I've been saying it all offseason. If the New York Mets are not going to go to that elite tier of starting pitchers, load up on a great bullpen. And we just got this rumor that dropped today about Tanner, the great left-handed reliever. Check it out. Here you have it, developing per Will Salmon. The New York Mets have met with bullpen arm Tanner Scott. Check out these numbers, especially last year. 72 games pitched, 1.75 ERA, 10.5 KP9, and a 1.125 whip. He is that dangerous eighth inning guy if you bring him in here. He throws 98, 99 miles an hour, hard thrower out of the pen. He would be a guy that I am 100% in on. Now, rumor has it he's looking for like $20 million a year, 4 years, $80 million ish. I don't think he's going to get that in this market. But if you're telling me you can get him for 3 for, I don't know, 55 plus incentives, he's 29 years old, 30 years old. He's not going to be going on the downturn anytime soon. He is one of the models of consistency in this league. I would absolutely 110% look to bring him in. Now, we also have some news on Roki Sasaki, and it's not necessarily positive news, folks. Let's take a peek at what Andy Martino had to say in regard to Roki Sasaki. There's not a lot of industry optimism that the Mets will land Roki Sasaki. There's a whole article there. Now, I will say it is Andy Martino. He's been right with a lot of stuff in the past. He's also a Yankee fan. If that has anything to do with it, I highly doubt it. We all knew, let's be honest, we all knew in the long run that Sasaki was going to be Sasaki was going to be a far-fetched guy for us to get. Prefers the West Coast. I just hope it's not the Dodgers. And this also tells me another thing. If the Mets were really relying on Sasaki, they have to go out and trade for another high-end starting pitcher. They just have to. Go get a guy like Castillo, somebody else out there. We can't roll into this season with the current pitching rotation thinking that we're actually going to win anything. That's just ridiculous in my mind. And the final story we have is yes, the New York Yankees continue to shop Marcus Strowman that $18 million contract he has. They can't get rid of him. Not sad for them. Marcus, has a love-hate relationship when it comes to us and his camp. Of course, as always, we've had that for a while, but that's all the news today in regard to the Mets. I really hope that they end up landing Tanner. Would be a great get for this bullpen. And then bring in another arm if you're not going to bring in another elite starting pitcher. You got to load up pitching either in the bullpen or in the starting rotation. Again, guys, if you like our content, please like and subscribe. Forgive me because I'm still clearly under the weather, but I don't want to miss getting you guys any of the news. Until next time, take care.